sipping the rain. Yeah. Kombat Kings on the Kombat Kings. Rude boy, don't talk like you're on that TV.
Yo, what's going on, peeps? We are back in the cave, giving you another week of raw combat sport punditry.
Tell 'em rims.
Combat sports.
What?
Voices
of the streets, you know.
All right. So, we've been missing for a bit, but we had UFC London. Yeah. Full of our fellow British fighters. Decent put together card, high stakes at the top of the card. Might as well get straight into this. We had Evloev versus Murphy. And let's just talk about it because this is mad. This is mad. Evloev takes Murphy's O.
That sounds crazy.
Takes his O.
Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You don't think so?
Oh.
I'm just saying. Carry on.
Not whole.
Anyway, carry on. Proceed.
Oh.
Proceed. Just takes, you know what I'm saying?
Takes his zero.
Happy? Yeah. Carry on.
Oh,
Anyway, conductor control. Keep going.
Sorry, conductor control. I'm in a bad mood right now. You know what I'm saying?
I understand why.
Alright, but Evloev defeats Murphy. Looks like potentially he's up next, depending on how all this plays out. But talk to me, man. Rags, Greeny, you want to go first?
All right, let me just start by saying this. I've missed being here for the 2 weeks I haven't been here. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Pull up, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate you. And I want to start off by saying what a great fight to begin with. I actually fought for a high stake fight. The UFC knew what they were doing by putting this fight together. It was a great fight. And I want to give both fighters literally a big shout out, man, because it was a respectable fight. They both had respect for each other. They both knew what the stakes were, and they both, from training with each other in the past, knew what each other could do. So I felt like the fight was perfect in a sense of like literally the stakes and bounds. And when I go with this whole breakdown, first 3 rounds were very tentative from both guys. I felt like it was a very who's gonna go, who's gonna really step up and make that mark. I think Lerone, that was perfectly match made for Lerone. When he looks back at this fight overall,
what do you mean when you say match made? What do you mean by that?
As in the way the fight was played out, it got match made for him. Like as in when he goes back and looks at the tape, he's gonna be upset that this is the fight. If this is the fight to beat Evloev, that was the night to go and do it.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because Evloev tried to impress the UFC by going out there and completely showing a whole new different style, which, again, he won the fight. So regardless of how you think he looked in that style, he went out and showed something different. And I felt like that was the time for Lerone Murphy to actually go and get the job done, because it wasn't a heavily wrestling-based fight from Evloev. Saying that, Lerone Murphy hurt his hip, I think, in the 3rd round from doing that spinning back fist. He said his hip popped or something happened. Again, he said no excuses. He went in there and still looked like a dog right up until the end. Eyebrow was cut. Like, Evloev put in work as well. I was impressed. I saw a bit of holes in Evloev's game though, from what Lerone Murphy created. But overall, going into to your opponents back home, like the yard, and sitting in England with all that pressure mounting and everything, I think he still won the fight. I personally think he won the fight. I'm gonna go through the rounds. You're gonna give it as a draw. Me personally. So again, I'm just gonna judge the fight before I move it over to you. I had the first round. I know a lot of people are going to say Lerone Murphy won. I didn't have him winning that round. I have Evloev just from the 2 kicks that he had. He had a mad body kick and that he pushed him. That was the only thing that happened in that first round that I saw that was aggressive. That's why I gave it to him. I know Lerone teeped around a bit more and done a little bit more flicky stuff, but that wasn't enough. Second round I gave to Lerone Murphy. He dogged him up in the second round. I think he went to work. Third round, I thought that was the closest round. But I gave it to Evloev because of the last little bit of the end of the round. I thought he just took the round. Yeah, and then that's when the business was. I thought he just did nick it as well, and that was me being honest. And then we all know what happened with the draw. I thought it was a draw. Then that became a draw in the 4th round because Evloev absolutely dogged him in the last 2 rounds. So that was the draw, and then he won the 5th round. Yeah. So I had him winning 4 rounds to 1. So 3-2, I'm still not even mad out. If you're gonna give Lerone the 1st round or the 3rd round, whatever. But yeah,
I think the commentators talked a lot about Lerone and not so much about what Evloev was doing. I will say it's too biased. It might as well just been listening to us. You get me? If one of our favourite fighters is on, bruv, because that's basically what it was. And I think that's what heavily swayed a lot of the audience, because in the chat, everyone said, this was a robbery. But I'm like, listen, if you've been listening to these commentators, you're going to think, you could have got knocked out, you'd have been saying it was a robbery. I also thought the point was a bit mad. I'm someone that sits here and calls for referees to take points regularly. So, like, second offence, yeah, you should be taking a point. But we don't see that enough. Yeah. So why did I see it then? Because those offences that were committed by Evloev weren't even that bad. You know what I mean? Lerone was ready to go straight after. It weren't like he was on the ground for 5 minutes holding his balls, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it was Marc Goddard being a bit of a...
Yeah, 100% home fighter. You're in your home.
But saying that, before you keep going, I do want to say they have to give that rule has to stand now.
That is the standard.
That's the standard. Yeah. You kick once, okay. Kick twice, straight point, no matter what.
It's all down to the ref, though.
It is, but that has to be the standard now.
What, in 2 fights?
Even though I thought that was fair. As much as I know it was backyard, looked like Goddard, but I thought that should be the rule. I think that always should be. Do it once. I don't care if it's an accident the second time.
This is my issue.
You got to kick the calf then. Don't even try and go up the leg or kick the body.
I agree. Like I said, I've been sitting here saying the same thing for years now. However, in the next fight I see Marc Goddard refereeing in and someone get kicked twice, he won't take a point. That's my point. So, like, I think it should be the standard, and it should be something that continues from this point onward. Your breakdown was good. I ain't gonna really comment too much in terms of what I saw, other than the fact that I think the holes that we saw in Evloev's game was created by Lerone's footwork. And it's something that Volkanovski is the man when it comes to footwork and distance control. Neither of these men have anything to give Volkanovski after that last night. Volkanovski will have his way with Evloev. He'll be wrestling Evloev by the end, the way that I see that fight going. But that's not going to be the fight. This is the point that we need to speak about. The fact that Evloev, who's whatever his record is now, won't even be fighting next because John Silver's going to get the title shot, bro. This is how UFC is cooking itself. This is how the UFC is cooking itself. It should be Evloev versus Volkanovski. It should have been Evloev versus Volkanovski about a year ago. Where a year on, he's still undefeated. He's just taken out another undefeated fighter, but he still won't fight for the belt. And that's where we are with the UFC right now.
Bad. Yeah. What do you think? Rams?
Yeah, no. In terms of you kind of covered everything. Like Evloev, I think the biggest point I'll take away from this with Evloev is like just stand on business, innit? Though, if you've been fighting like this all this time, don't let them pressure you into changing how you fight, bro.
I don't think
that will fuck you up, bro.
I don't think it was that. I think it was just the fact that Lerone's, because his takedown deep, like when he got taken down, he was quite good at getting straight back up.
Yeah, he was actually quite good.
I think his backwards footwork was giving Lerone Evloev problems because he is still dangerous going. You know what I'm saying?
But there was times it was like so close to the cage.
You could have pinned him up, so
pressured him a lot more.
And he let him go. He let him go a couple of times on the stage. So he knew what type of.
I feel he was, and there was times where it's not like when he was striking, it wasn't like he was striking to shoot. He was just striking, bro. Like you weren't level changing back. He was just keeping it at the same kind of exchanges. You weren't switching it up. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like just stick with what you're good at, bro. Like don't change it for these guys because at the same time you might not even get it now anyway, and you could have messed up yourself could have played yourself by playing that game. You get me? Yeah, I think just stick to where you're at.
Let me just say this. From Evloev's point of view, that yeah, you're 100% right. Do what you need to do to win. I don't care what anyone says, bro. Just win. You had a discussion about football. You got to win sometime, bro. You just got to win, yeah. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day. I know you might not like the way I win, but I won. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? That's it. Yeah. So you know what I'm trying to say, and Rims is 100% right about you. Don't over entertain the UFC because they'll still skip you. Yeah. So don't be doing that. I will say this though. I felt like it was a game plan for him not to wrestle for 5 rounds because he would have gassed out. So I felt like, no, I'm being honest.
Cardio looked
you done 3 rounds.
Fight,
3 rounds. 3 rounds.
Aljo was
3 rounds, bro. 3 rounds. And it was more jiu-jitsu. It wasn't like, it was the style for it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you see Lerone Murphy, I'm just going to be honest with you. He's strong. Like, bro, he's a jacked guy, bro. He's built. Do you get what I'm saying? Even when he was getting into those clinch situations, Evloev struggled like with body. You could tell that body, he didn't have his complete body control. Do you know what I mean? Like, twice Lerone Murphy scraped to get back to the cage by being in the middle of the cage. So that's showing you that he has strength, that he's got compound strength to be able just to get with another man on your back, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man's doing the SEAL crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, and man's still getting there. So, and Lerone's strong, and Evloev has shown that he can give up positions even in the wrestling, even previously. So, again, well fought over 5 rounds. I think he balanced it well, but yeah, be careful because I don't know if going back to like we say in the Volkanovski fight, if that's gonna work. So
yeah, I don't think. Like I said, I don't think either of these men beat Volkanovski. To be honest with you, until Volkanovski leaves, I don't think there's anyone there that's gonna be a problem for him. No. Generally, maybe Steve Garcia. I think Steve Garcia offers these men a lot of problems personally, but we gotta see it in the bigger fights. Do you know what I mean?
There's a couple of featherweights coming through from the bottom half that are coming. They're coming. There's a couple. You see, those are things. If he can, I know because Volk can get back up. That's the thing.
Volk
that's the thing. He's not. Yeah, that's the thing.
The problem that Evloev has is that Volk ain't gonna go down.
No, Volk will go down. He'll take him down.
So, man. You know what? He's so low.
He'll get back up though. He'll just get back up. But if Lerone can get up the way he could, he will get back up, bro. That's that compact strength that Volk has as well. He'll be able to get back up. It's just, can you rinse and repeat it enough to be able to control the fight? Yeah. Basically, do you know what I mean? That's where you're gonna struggle with Volk. Yeah. But shouts out to Movsar Evloev because again, to come into the dog's background, the dog's yard, you come into the dog's yard, bro, and you come out with the dub, and you're always overlooked. I just want to say this as well before you move on, Rims. Yeah, the UFC. I know we've spoken on this, but I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, they're really dogging themselves, man. They need to set up these fights a lot better. You was just saying it about Movsar being able to have the #1 title contender shot from way back. Yeah. They need to set up these fights a lot better, man. They're making these guys fight at the wrong times. Like, this fight should have never have happened because you're killing prospects, bro. You hear what they're doing? They're killing these guys. These are all prospects. You made 2 under guys. Why? Wait till they get the title and then run this. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. But no, but you, even so, don't make them fight each other. Make them fight someone else. You're just breaking the brand. You're breaking the brand. It's making it boring. It's making it boring to even watch because it's like, bro, there's no building stars in the sense of you just made this fight unnecessary. Now who's there to really fight? You've just mashed up the division. They just keep mashing up division because they keep.
Greeny was right.
What I'm trying to say?
That's just 2 years too early, fam.
It's just like, but it's sad, like, because they're doing it off of greed, the UFC. Because what they're trying to do is fill these pay-per-views and go get the best out. Bro, just put whoever on the top of the card, bro, get me and run it with someone like, because Lerone could have still fought tonight against someone else that would have kind of more or less guaranteed him a win. They could have set him up a lot better. Costa, he could have fought Costa. He could have fought even Garcia. The styles in the do you get me? Like the stand-up style, they like. I'm just saying, you get me? And I know Lerone Murphy's a real G because he has no excuses. He come out and says, "I have no excuses. I didn't perform," and that's what it's really about. But at the end of the day, the UFC needs to do better because they're killing the stars. They're killing the brand. They're killing the stars. This fight did not need to happen to one of these guys. Even had a chance at getting the title. and maybe possibly got the title. Do you get me? Then you brand the other guy, or vice versa. But you just making these two guys fight right now. It was just I was just thinking about it, and I was just like,
you know what that
why?
is, though, innit? You know what that is. It's just that Dana's not at the helm no more. And that's the reality that we're facing. Dana is not at the helm, bro. Dana's focused on other things. You got Mick Maynard and Hunter that are taking control of this thing. And we always said that when they leave, when Dana leaves, the UFC could potentially be in trouble. You need someone that's active on the mic, that's gonna make mad decisions. Like Dana is someone who, when he makes decisions, at the time you think that's a bit bold. Like he's not playing it safe. These men are playing it safe. These men are businessmen. They're playing it safe, bro. You know what they need to do? Scrap Conor fighting again. Put Conor at the top of the UFC. Let him be the one of the pressers. Let him be the one that's talking. I know that people might get bored of it, but bro, you know you're gonna see some crazy stuff when he's there. That's what you need. That's what the UFC is missing. It's missing that stuff that's happening outside of the octagon. The product is always going to be the product. You can sell those fights and make it amazing if pre-press conference you got mad stuff happening, post-fight you got mad stuff happening. Do you know what I'm saying? That's we said it last week. The press conference game in the UFC is lackluster right now. There's no excitement around the fights. You don't just build up stars with their performances. You don't do that. Habib, his performances were never fun to watch if you don't know what the hell you're watching. But he's a superstar. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to build these men up just outside the octagon and have a little bit of like...
No,
press, you know
I disagree. Habib was fun because he was the first guy to be throwing guys about. Like, not like Rampage, no, in a controlled way, bro. Who was wrestling like Habib prior to Habib coming into the... Like, just wrestling.
Okay, yeah.
Because he couldn't punch. He was just grabbing, bro. He was just doing this mad style, grabbing you and flinging you around and then submitting you if he could submit you. Like, he was like doing it on some bear thing. No one had ever seen that type of style. Do you know what I'm saying? That was like a new, aggressive, dominant style. Like, consistently. That was his one way, one style. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. But you're right about Habib is in, he could talk still. Number one. The accent, the everything, the darkness in the room.
No charisma,
The charisma. Yeah.
A lot of the people nowadays.
Yeah, like.
They're not really. It's either they either have the charisma, yeah, but they're just not that good of a fighter, so they don't build up the profile.
Yeah,
or they're about the business,
but
they're just zero on the mic, bro. Right? So it's
and then the other one is Michael Chandler, fam, who's just not good at anything.
No,
really.
The only person that's holding it up is Sean Strickland, being an actual UFC fighter, being wild. And kind of being able to back it.
Pereira,
do you get me?
Pereira's mad just because he's just on a shammer flex. You get me? Like, but that's charisma.
You have to keep it consistent though, because the Strickland fight shouldn't be happening though.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
No, I'm not talking about that. Him getting the title. I'm not talking about that.
I know, but
we're gonna get into that.
Fight to make.
We're gonna get into that.
But is that just another aspect of what we're saying?
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm talking about. The man on the mic. This is where it comes into it. All right, let's move on, man.
Before we move on,
go ahead.
Butter.
Hey, my butter. All right, for you lot at home that didn't know, we had a bet, £20, Movsar Evloev versus Lerone. And you know what? Do you want me to say, people? I think I'm going to be so honest, yeah? I'm taking the money, but this is the most upsetting £20 that I've taken from anyone in the cave at any given time. No, I'm talking about on Featherweight. Because let me be honest, when I actually was watching that fight, I did not want Lerone Murphy to no, like, you know, on the inside, bro, and he was fighting so well, and I was like, Movsar's giving you a chance here. You know, in your head, you're like, you can win. I was even thinking, I don't even mind giving you the £20. If I can see this brother win today, I don't mind even giving you. So this is like, I would take this money.
You slightly owe me half of that, because that bet wouldn't have happened if I was here still. Because you know why, yeah? No. You know why? Right, because if I was here, I would have doubled down. It would have made him think. Because that was a stupid bet still. I've never seen you take such a stupid bet.
But was it though? When you look back at the fight now,
I agree.
Rims was on a thing. Like when you look back at it, it was a closer fight than what we thought it was gonna be. Do you know what I mean? We thought it was just gonna be a wrestling, hand man down, rug man around, but it weren't. So again, shout out.
Still one though.
Lunch is on Rims tomorrow.
All week.
I love. All right, let's move on.
Shout out everyone in the chat.
Every time. Get me.
Irony, shout out Irony, Militant Soldier. I'm calling right now. McGregor versus Gary for the title elimination fight Islam at MSG, since Islam needs to recover from his hand injury.
Did you see that at the press conference?
I didn't even get to watch it, but I saw something pop up on my social.
Basically, someone asked him, would he make the Ian... Basically, he was saying, Ian Gary... They've got Ian Gary and Conor McGregor. Would they go back to Ireland? And then the bro, what was weird is there was a translator that was translating the English for Dana. So Chisanga, for example, he was talking, and then the translator started saying what he just said.
Dana, but Dana's got bad hearing, innit?
That's what he tried to say, innit? But basically, the Irish brother was asking the question, you've got Ian Gary, you've got Conor McGregor, when are you going to come back to Ireland? And then Dana was like, oh, no, that fight won't be happening in Ireland. Basically insinuating that they are fighting, but which isn't what the question he was being asked. But he's like, them man will not, that fight is not going to take place in Ireland. So kind of insinuating that that's the next fight. So I kind of hear what Irony is saying there. Because it is where if McGregor does come back, he's going to be at 170, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're talking about stars, you know what I'm saying? Ian Gary, McGregor. Who else is there at 170 for Islam to fight? Shavkat's out.
He's direct.
He's finished.
He's
said it.
Wrecked, bro.
Ben said it, bro.
Got divorced as well, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's dark.
And he wants nothing to do with nobody, bro. that's what he said when I was like, raw. Like, okay.
What about Michael Morales?
He ain't fighting, Mike. I've told, bro. You don't know what month we've just passed, fam. You can't fight Michael Morales. You think he can? Well, how's he gonna fight him? What, by just avoiding him? MVP. That's gonna be that. That's the fight. Morales and Prates.
No, I thought you were talking about Islam.
Oh, Prates gets smoked by all the people that above him. But that fight would be good still. Morales and Prates, I'm here for that.
No, Prates would get hurt.
Yeah, he would though. I'm here for that. What are we here to watch, fam? I'm trying to see some violence.
We got Militant Soldier saying the matchmaking is poor now. Look at the cards coming up. My God, Dana bumped Paramount.
Yeah, well, it's not Dana, bro. Dana sold the deal and then went to Zuffa, fam.
You get me? Like, at the end of the day, the UFC, they're all right, man. They just need to do a better job at, because all they're doing that's just upsetting me. It's just, you know, some of these guys are getting to the top and they're making fight other guys that you just don't need to fight, or just for butter or bread or soup, or trying to make a superstar, and they're doing it the wrong way. You're going to build the superstars of letting them get to the top and building properly and being that and being more confident. Because the UFC, they have too much rules as well for these fighters, bro.
I feel
they have bare underlying rules. Go knock man out. If you don't knock man out, we ain't gonna really promote you. If you don't, they don't really allow them to be just who they are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I
bro,
feel, it's
makes
very
the fight
copy and paste, innit?
Yeah.
And I feel like they're trying to make the biggest fights possible, but they were trying to make the biggest fights possible, whether it makes sense or not, and they're trying to also run it like a business where they're saving the most amount of money.
Yeah,
as well.
So this is what I'm saying. So it's
so like that Jones fight is not happening because they don't want to spend the money. Like there's other fights that aren't Islam Topuria is not happening because they didn't want to spend the money. Like, but you'll put together fights that don't really make sense, but because someone's got a bit of a name, we'll make money off of this fight, so let's just put this together.
Yeah, the fights that they're putting together, the outcomes are a little bit too predictable as well, because they're saving their butter. So like, Ilya versus Islam, cool, we can debate that until the cows come home as to who wins. Until that fight happens, we're all going to have different opinions on how the outcome of the fight. Gaethje versus Ilya, we're not. There's no debate in what we think is going to happen there.
Oh, bro. And
then after the fight, unless Gaethje lands the maddest, we'll be saying, "Oh, we knew that was going to happen." That's what the UFC's never been that. Yeah. That's boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's been boxing for the last 20 years. We know who's going to win before the fight happens. Bro, I went into the Shakur fight. Everyone's like, "Oh, Teofimo Lopez." Bro, I told you it's going to be a level 1. Yeah. It will give him a mid-round. Gave him a mid-round. Like, that happened. I can tell you that because I've been watching boxing for 25 years.
Facts, and I know what you're saying.
And MMA, it's at a point where, bro, we've been watching MMA for like 10, 15 years. bro, these fights, I know the outcomes before they're happening, bro. Like, the only reason I ain't betting on them is because the odds are like 1 to 8.
odds are
It
shit,
don't make
innit?
no sense.
But why are the odds that shit? It's because it's predictable.
So mad.
You get what I'm saying? So
That's a
that's
big
never
fact.
been MMA, bro. For as long as I've been betting on MMA, which
That's
is
why
the
you
last
got to
10,
run
15 years.
accumulators.
Yeah,
That's why you just got to
and
run
the
fucked
only
you
way,
up.
yeah,
Because
All I said,
one
everything was
fight.
right at the one.
See, that happened to me.
And it will be-
And it pisses you
it
off,
will be the
bro.
one
I'm
that
telling you, bro. I'm
It'll be the
telling
one that
you. But you got to run it because
Or-
it don't make sense if you don't
you gotta
do
run
it.
25.
You got to
Or-
run
or-
it. You gotta
or-
run
you're only
it.
winning back
Or
pounds,
you
fam.
just have to be a braveheart and just put the butters down.
Yeah.
On like
fuck
4
it.
fighters
Like
that you
5
know.
bills.
Yeah.
I'm getting the 5 bills back.
See that? I'm not doing that though. Because the one time that my man like Pantoja mashes up, just drops on the fight. No, brother. I will go. I'll smash my screen, bro.
You
I'll
see that
smash my
there,
TV
but you
screen.
see that there. You see that there,
Not
yeah,
me.
with Pantoja mashing himself up. That's the reason why the flyweight division is actually fun at the moment. Because you got a
He's
new
not-
champion
and he's not
in a
killing him.
50-50 fight. Him versus Tyra, you're like, oh, I don't know who's going to win it. Any of the other fights
Pantoja was
for
smoking
titles,
the prior.
Yeah,
But
but-
even that, if Pantoja smoked Joshua Van, that would have been normal, right?
Yeah,
If he
but
smoked-
that's what was expected though.
If,
Do you know
if,
what I'm
he,
saying?
if he smoked Tyra, is that kind of expected?
Who?
Pantoja,
yeah.
Thank you. See, so you're making
Yeah.
the point because of who Pantoja. Right.
But like Yarn beating Marab, good. In a way, good it happened. But again, who's he fighting? Do you know what I'm saying? A division that used to pop. Who's he fighting? Because it ain't Sugar.
But again,
He's gonna end up fighting what?
but-
Faraz Sahabi, whatever his name
But
is.
again, this is the thing. It's because with weights like that, they've Josh. Like, look at the way they still jump Joshua Van to get to the title shot, and then Tyra and all of these man to kind of get up there. So they can't. You know what I'm saying? They kind of all push them up there in that degree. And I get you're gonna say there's no one to fight, but they still jump. But bro, there's man them jumping like 8 spots, bro. Before
Sean
they
Strickland.
You know what I'm trying to say? So like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Still gotta beat the people, bro. Fight 3 times a year, then.
Yeah.
Do that. The UFC ain't stopping you from fight 3 times a year. Fight 3 times a year, then. But yeah, what it is, eh?
Alright, let's get through this quick. We got next up. Did MVP have a stinker?
Yep. Worst fighter in the UFC, bro. He's the most boringest fighter to watch, bro. I don't care what anyone says, bro. He's boring as hell, bro. I can't watch him, bro. Man jumps back and forth like a kangaroo, bro. Man's just, I can't do it, bro. Man's just in and out, in and out. Don't
Shake
do
it all
nothing.
about.
In, out, in. And then does some flashy shit, rubs his bald head in the fight, thinks he's good, bro. He's dead, bro. and then sidekicks man twice, bro. And then thinks he's some fucking anime character, bro. Fuck off, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. It's boring as fuck. It's dead, bro. That's a fight that something should have happened. Who the hell Sam Patterson as well? You should have lit him up. Lit him up, Rui. Should have come in there. Side. No. Who's the one in Pokemon that kicks, fam? Hitmonlee. That's what should have happened, bro. Multiple times 3. You get me?
Shout out
Get
Sam
me mad,
Patterson.
bro. Yeah, shout out Sam Patterson.
From Watford, yeah.
Shout
But
out.
anyway,
I'm just gonna,
but nah, there's 2 people in the fight though, bro.
Bro,
There's 2 people in the fight.
No. You know why it's bullshit? Let me be why. Because tell me, anybody since we've been watching MVP live, bro, all years ago,
Yeah.
bro, he has this style where the octagon's big enough for him to run, bro. So he fights sideways, bro. Already, it's a weird angle for me to fight you at as a person, even when I'm kicking and that. And when I close the distance, all he does is step back, and circle out, bro. He's very good at that, bro. Then starts again, and then goes across the cage again, and I'm walking you down, and then goes step back and circles out.
What I'm saying,
and when he does that, he flicks 2 leg kicks on the outside like that and wins the round. And nothing else has been done. But I can't run at you like this.
But
in a
that's
cage,
because-
bro.
but-
This is not a
That's
street.
the
But
Overeem firm.
But my point still stands. There's 2 people in
what's
a
your
cage.
point? No, what's your point? Don't
My
even get
point
involved in it.
is-
what's your point?
My point
intense,
is,
bro.
people fear the fact that if they overcommit to things, they're gonna end up a meme or end up a fucking.
It happened once,
cake.
bro.
No, it happens. It's happened multiple times.
Twice.
It's just that
Twice. It's happened
it's
twice.
happened a few
to
times,
multiple.
bro.
Who are the guys it's happened to?
happened a
Rape
few
Cyborg's man, fam.
It's happened a few times, bro.
Brother, it happened to these needy guys.
Bro,
It's never happened to
look
none
at-
of these. Who's it happened to where we're
Bro,
like,
like,
raw?
Max
Kalasingaichi is raw.
Is Ian Gary a high level striker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he do? He wrestled him because he knows
That's how you. That's the only way you have to beat him, though.
Hold on.
So why did?
Because he fights sideways and runs,
then why
bro.
didn't he wrestle him then?
Because, bro, you can't outstrike because he flicks you twice and runs the rest of it, and that's the way he's won by 2 strikes. Because he wrestled him.
No, but also because he's an elite striker.
Why don't he?
Gary's an elite striker.
So that's
I don't
what
know
I'm
if Sam
saying.
Patterson is. I don't know if
There's
you are right.
People
You are
in
right.
the octagon.
You
bro.
are right.
You can't just put blame on one side, bro.
Hear this. Ultimately, it's about getting that dub in that win column, yeah? However, I don't really want to speak too much about MVP because the man them know and everyone at home that's listened will know what I think about MVP. I've been saying it for years. Have I not?
You have. I saw if I do.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, bro.
And I don't want to get punched up if I ever buck MVP because I've said enough
Man ain't
stuff to
punching
get
me up
punched
for
up.
telling man the truth, bro. You fight sideways, bro, and it's okay because you have a style. No, because
I'm
I'll
not
tell
saying he's
bro,
fighting sideways, though. I'm
bro,
saying
he'll
he's
mash
not
up,
fighting.
he'll mash up most man in England, bro. That's not the point that I'm making, bro. We're talking about a sport that's entertaining, that you go in the cage to fight, right, and win. Okay, he's only got 3 losses on his resume. Okay. But you're 40 years old, bro, and all you do is bounce in and out like this, bro, and flick your leg twice and win a round. Yeah. You don't, and you might go 1 over mad hand right when a man gets within that range because you know you're quick enough to do it, and then you back out. He doesn't stay committed to anything. Tell me something where you watch where he stays committed to anything.
The protest. He was committed to the protest.
Or
Man came out to the Michael Jackson, they don't care about us. And then man fought like no one cared about us.
Yeah,
You get me? So for me, I'm going to assume that it was just for that.
Guys, you're gonna tell me at home, MVP style. Please tell me that is a great style to watch. Like, not just us three. I need you lot to tell us in the chat as well. Please, that's not great to watch. I'd rather watch wrestling. I'd rather watch wrestling. At least that's more into
his style. All depends on his opponent. That's it.
No, his style don't, because he fights the same every time.
Thank you.
Whether he wins
I was
or
about
not
to
is
say
dependent
that.
on whether the opponent can wrestle.
Thank-
Because I've been saying for years, yeah, if you got a single leg, ain't no chance that he beats you.
Him versus Kamaru Usman, what happens?
Him versus Kamaru Usman.
Kamaru Usman could get knocked out, by the way.
Yeah, he can.
get
but
spun, but
once
if
he
not,
once he's got, it's over, innit?
Yeah,
we know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But it's not like he's never been knocked out. He got knocked out by Lima. Lima knocked him out.
Yeah. That was a
Like,
bit
it's
of a mad
possible.
flex. That was a bit of a mad one.
Like he
though,
kicked out his leg and then out. Yeah, but it's possible, innit? Like
I
this is what
remember
I'm
that he
saying.
chipped
like,
sideways and his head went other way.
It's possible.
I
It's just
respect the
people
MVP team.
just don't want to commit because he's like striking with him is dangerous, bro. And people just don't want to do it.
So you rate that?
I'm not saying I rate it. I didn't say
I rate it.
I rate the knockouts when they happen.
I rate MVP style.
When they happen, yeah, it's usually entertaining. But it's one of those styles, isn't it? Like it's just awkward, bro. People just don't want to deal with it. It's
What's
annoying.
my man from Tekken? The one that does the backwards kick, spin back. What's my man's name?
Talking
again?
about Vargas
Lee.
or whatever, wasn't it?
No, not Lee.
Law.
With the mask.
Law. The
Oh,
Chinese
he's
boy.
Law, bro.
So
He's
when I
Law.
be-
Yeah,
Law.
bro. His little teep thing is just Law's circle.
Yeah. The way I get it, and I get this, but it's boring, bro. Because he doesn't commit enough in the fight. I'm saying, MVP. Listen to what I'm saying. He controls the pace of the fight, which is fine. Yeah, but then you don't commit enough in that pace because he likes to bounce in. A lot of people, bro, when it gets think about fighting. Think about even Lerone Murphy and Movsar Evloev. It gets to a point where we just got to sit here and trade, bro. We got to be men and get me because we can run all day, really. You get me? This is why one championship have this fight rule. Fight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yellow card.
Thank you. Fight, bro. I'm not
but-
under this.
but
Stop.
Brags.
Dude, I get the
You think
style.
they should bring that
the
back?
counter.
They had that in
Yeah,
Pride.
the
They should,
counter.
they should.
Yeah,
They should.
bro.
Yellow card,
Stop.
red card.
They should.
Stop doing all of this,
But
bro.
also, do you know what they need to
Nonsense,
do?
bro.
They need to match him with an opponent that actually offers something different. This fight is
Only a
an
wrestler,
easy
though,
fight
right?
for him.
Only a wrestler can
Give him
offer
a
that.
top 10 opponent. Give him a top 5 opponent next. Do you know what I'm saying? Scrap it. What's he at middleweight now?
Welterweight.
Was this welterweight?
That was water.
That
Give
was what it
him
was back
give him Prates. Give him a Michael Morales. Do that.
I don't know
Force
if
the
they want to
action.
do any favors for him right
No,
now.
but force the action.
I hear it.
That's not a favor for him. He's Uzi lost to in the UFC.
Who?
MVP.
Just
Gary.
Ian Gary. That's it.
Just Gary.
Ian Gary's like number 2.
He's done well.
Bro,
he's done well.
he's the best fighter from Bellator that's come over.
I've said that.
You've
I
said that.
I
You said that.
Yeah, I said that.
But,
That's
but,
facts.
but he's won
not-
so many fights. Give him someone, bro. I
But
don't
they're
need to
not
see
on-
fights like this. I already know the outcome.
I
That's
feel
what I'm
like
saying.
this was. I don't even know what they were thinking. For one, like I know the forget the fight, how it the result. He should have been co-main.
No, because they knew that was the fight they're gonna see.
No, but forget nah, bro. Based on name value, he should have been co-main. No, he should have. No, he should have.
I don't Riley because he's the up and coming killer, bro. That's way more entertaining of a fight than we watch with MVPs. So what was better fight?
Yeah, I'm not saying.
So he shouldn't have been. That's just proving my point. No, bro. That was great matchmaking.
You know what you're getting with MVP at this point.
Man, just bouncing in and out. See, now that's what I'm trying to say. You're proving that because you're trying to say just why, because of his value of being a co-main. I get you, but you don't fight like that. But when who's he knocked out in the UFC?
That's what I was going to ask that question. I don't think he's not. I don't think he's got any knockouts.
He hasn't knocked out anyone in the UFC.
This is the point. This is to a point where you're a striker as well, bro. And you're even
like Stephen Wonderboy. You're Stephen Wonderboy.
Decision. You're not even where it's like. I remember him like bang bang when it was close. Where I'm like, oh, and then the rounds ended. I'm like, you would have won that. There's none of that.
No, 100%.
There's none of that, bro. It's just point flick fighting, bro. Flick.
It's like you're right. Look, when I went India, yeah, you can do like the snake charming thing with a king cobra, yeah, but the king cobra got no teeth. You get me? So are you really snake charming? That's MVP. When MVP's got no knockouts, bro. So that means he's doing all this snake charming thing, but he can't even give you the venom. So it's like there's really danger to this thing or not, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean though? Like, bro, like you can bro, I got a picture with me like this with King Cobra in my face, yeah, but he ain't got no teeth. I ain't gonna tell no one that with the picture there. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's got no teeth. So it can't even bite. If it bites me, what's it do? Nothing. That's MVP at this point, bro. He comes to the UFC too late. Like there's no venom in his strikes.
Yeah, it's
a shame, bro. But
and he knows how to win.
It's boring.
Thank you. We're not saying he don't know how to win. That's calm. But what did you ask? What was the question you asked?
I can't remember now.
How shit is MVP?
I said, did he have a stinker? Like,
yes, bro. Come on, man. What was that a stinker?
Still smell it.
The fight was a stinker. But my only point is, there's two people in the octagon.
No, you are right.
Blame on one person. Innit?
But I think again, I'm gonna say UFC matching with a top 5 opponent. Let's actually see the real MVP. Can he still hang?
I'm gonna say this. Do you think if fighters got paid like what they probably should be getting paid for the level of athlete that they are and how much money the UFC makes, you think you'll still have people be hesitant to like make a fight out like a fight? If a man like say these men are walking away with I don't know, a couple mil, 2-3 mil after this fight, you think you're gonna have the same outcome of the fight?
Yeah, I think once they lock that cage, it's a fight, bro. You ain't gonna change how you fight because there's more money on the line. I don't think so. Once they lock that cage, I think it's just prime, isn't it? Like that's why we enjoy watching the fights. Once they lock that cage, you know that it's mano a mano. It's you or the other person. I don't think that will change if I'm getting more bread.
But what I would say off the back of what you're saying, and I totally agree, but what I will say is that it will change the UFC's empowerment because them paying them so much more money, they might not stick around for as long.
Yeah.
I'm retiring, bro. Like, they know they need the bread.
Yeah.
Come and stay. There's a way to psychologically keep them around. You getting your own money ends up, you turn too much people into corners. Like, I'm saying everyone's going to be, like, as in, with the attitude. I'm saying as in, I'm just disappearing and going to decide to come back when I want to or not. And that will then damage the brand overall.
Yeah, you're not
I think them having this inside brand, they know what they're kind of doing, but it's not fair because this is the most brutal sport in the world not to get paid. But this is the thing. You have bare Habibs as well, man. Will just come in, destroy it and go. Yeah. Couple mil, pay me couple mil. Imagine that Hamzat now as well. He would have had couple mil off of just being that, I kill everybody, branded it, gone. Like, you get me?
Hamzat's definitely got a couple mils. But that's why he fights once a year.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And the Saudi man sponsoring him still, bro.
Yeah, man.
He got asked about them fights as well, because obviously with the World War III thing, he's like, Roha, you man still going to be fighting in Saudi? And that he's like, yeah. You know Trump ain't going to drop no bombs whilst I'm there. What?
All right, cool. I shout out, who's this? AI How 9000. He's saying great style. He's saying Izzy versus MVP White House. So yeah, we didn't. That one might have been let's not talk about White House right now, man. All right, moving on. So UFC London. Any other topics you want to talk about off the card?
Not off this card, but I do want to say this. I've got a new
slow
killer
down, man.
in the
Man,
place.
I've
I've got
card.
a new
We're
killer.
on this card.
I've got
bro.
a new killer. All right, tell me when I can bring out my new killer.
I'm with you though, but continue.
I was asleep. Go scroll down. I was asleep at this point. I didn't even watch this.
What the Luke Riley fight?
Yeah, man. I watched MVP fell asleep.
But I'm so impressed with him, Luke Riley. You know, impressed with him.
On the rise quick.
Yeah, like I'm doing.
I'm saying, bro, I was sleeping because of MVP. I genuinely
oh,
was.
like that.
Fight,
you missed the fight,
yeah,
like that. Oh, okay. You was okay. Yeah, I'm about to. He done well, man. Shout out to Luke Riley.
He's always done a good fight,
Yeah. He's done well.
Austin Lane cut him.
He's finished.
The thing is, if you do that, you
Lerone
have to cut a couple man still.
Yeah.
That was good. I always had Duncan to win this
See
fight.
that was decent.
His style's very unorthodox, bro. It's a weird style, bro.
He's almost
a weird
MVP
athlete.
as well, where he sits sideways,
No,
but
but
he
he
goes.
doesn't-
He goes.
started that recently, though.
Yeah, he does do that, bro. He's winning the
Does
fight,
it, but it's not that same.
No, he's not continuous. That's
Same.
all MVP does.
MVP is like a counter striker with it.
But also, he's still very dangerous. Like, if he hits you, you're hit. I feel with MVP, that power seems to have just dissipated. You get me? When Christian Leroy Duncan hits you, you look like it's dangerous.
Obviously, he lost that. He lost his as well. That he mashed up my bet.
Who? Cater.
No, that Curtis Campbell guy.
Oh yeah, he fucked up mine as well.
That's what I just said. He was the only one that mashed up my whole
Fucked
bet,
up
bro.
mine as well,
Swear down. Yeah, bro. I'd have won $2.
Yeah,
Mad.
From £2. Yeah, I was saying, mashed it up.
Anything else? Shout out Nathaniel.
Oh yeah, shout out Nathaniel Woods. Yeah.
Hey,
just
you know
normal,
what?
innit?
Quickly, they're treating Nathaniel Wood, yeah,
Bad.
like
Disrespectful.
he's a journeyman. It's mad.
Disrespectful. They're
It's
being rude
crazy,
to a lot of
bro.
English fighters. They're doing it.
Actually
they're
mad.
not rating the English thing.
Hold on.
Lerone
Hold on,
Murphy.
Pause. Pull up the featherweight rankings.
Trump must have told him, I don't like Keir Starmer, so make all the English filers suffer. He probably said something like that.
Who in the top 10 does Nathaniel Wood beat for, please?
He struggles though as it goes.
This
He
is what I'm
could beat
saying.
Onama.
He's in the 15.
He could beat Emmett at this stage.
Top 10.
Top 10.
He ain't beating Costa, bro. He beat Ortega.
I'd like to see the Allen fight.
He ain't beating that kid, Kevin Valeros. He's too good. Steve Garcia's.
I don't know. There's people that he could.
Who
Allen, I think. I don't know about the Allen
don't-
thing.
no,
so-
I don't think he beats Arnold Allen.
No,
He
no?
don't beat Arnold Allen.
No.
I think
Arnold Allen has a bit more output.
He could, but I don't think he will.
He puts more output. I don't think so, bro. I think Arnold Allen's good.
Steve Garcia probably knocks him out, in my opinion. But I'm very high on Steve Garcia, as everyone
Costa's
knows.
a problem, bro.
Zalal,
He ain't
that's a
beating Costa.
tough fight.
Zalal.
Aljo, tough fight.
Yeah,
Take it back and sub
He
you.
can't beat.
First
Yeah,
round.
I don't think so.
Yair Rodriguez, tough fight.
Outpoints him.
Lerone, tougher fight. Diego Lopez, that's just carnage. And Evloev, all right. Like I, as tough as they might be, I think there's for a reason there. But I don't know if I see Kate as a great win, by the way. Great win, because they were touting him to be something special. I just don't know if Nathaniel Wood at that elite at the top end of the division has what it takes
But
to
the
win.
thing is, you have to put him in that position.
Yeah, you do.
To know, bro.
Yeah.
You do. You
get me? We
That's
can
why give him
all
opportunity.
do Mystic Bull.
You have to.
But
No,
that's
he
why
will.
that's why I'm saying
That's a fact.
But that's why I'm
fact.
looking at the
That's a
top
fact.
10 rather than I don't want to see him just break into the top 15. I think just go back to the rankings there. I think like who's 15th? Emmett's tough for him at this point, bro.
I don't think.
No, give him anyway. If you're gonna give him,
Onama,
if you want him to break
is
in,
tough. Like
I
they're
think
tough
he
fight.
could.
What I'm saying is I'd rather see him fight. Who's that at number 10?
Kevin, no, you
I'd-
can't.
But what I'm saying is
Whoa, you're trying. No, bro, that kid's a
yeah.
killer.
But what I'm saying is
Bro,
that
no.
because Nathaniel Wood is getting on a little bit in age, yeah. Just breaking into the top 15, that means you're like 4 fights away, bro. You need to kind of like you've just taken on Cater, who arguably would have been top 15 next fight. Do you know what I'm saying? Push him a little bit, push him into that top 10, see what you get there. Like I don't think a 15 fight. I think it's a waste of time.
Yeah, but I just don't rate the way the UFC are pushing him,
Managing
right now
him.
still, Yeah,
Mario
Pinto. Shout out.
Weren't a great performance. Weren't a great performance whatsoever, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But you can have those. That's no problem. Like, I didn't really like when they put him on the card either. Do you know what I mean? But that Franco brother, you can see he's got a lot of power there still. Quite undersized, but yeah, I'm excited to see him again as well, to be fair. Pinto got the win though.
Unfortunate for Louis. But
they're going to cut him already, innit?
I don't think they'll cut him because he's got a personality.
Yeah, he's got a personality.
But he's fought two of the better heavyweights, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, he fought Walker.
But if he loses again, that'll be 3 losses.
This guy's good. Right? This guy's actually good. I was like, oof.
Bro, Louis said no one ever meets me in the pocket. Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he did, because I believe Louis as well. When he said that, I'm like, bro, if you look hard to get knocked out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You look tough. Like if I punched you, and my hand's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Just absorbing.
So yeah, 100%, bro. Like Onyx, fam. You know, Onyx back in the day just fired, fam. And then next thing you know, I'm dead. But no, this Perisic, you look good still.
Shem.
Yeah,
unfortunate, man.
Another character though, man.
Shem. Hey, we always got love for Shamrock, man. Always, bro. That's our Achilles, man.
Hey, shout out Chanel though.
Chanel Dyer, performance of the night, round 2 stoppage. How about that?
Clean, man. Shout out Chanel, man.
Clean. Her striking so clean.
Business. That's a game still, man.
Clean.
Also, I want to shout out before we get off topic and I forget. Shout out Wesley Meyer. He won Cage Warriors as well, title, bantamweight. So obviously you got. I can't lie, GB's doing all right now.
Yep. Collecting up belts.
You got Wes Bantam. You got Nick Feather. A couple of the other guys on the card done well as well. Connor won. Couple losses, but that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah. Chanel, obviously great performance. Nathaniel won. Louis unfortunate, but yeah, man. It's all good.
They're doing very well.
They're at the highest levels kind of right now. Still, like, people are entering the UFC now, more of them.
Yeah.
Or if not, they're champs at Cage Warriors, so yeah.
A card like this does show off the UK talent, though. Like, there's a lot of UK talent on the scene at the moment. I know that there was a lot of L's last night from UK guys, but the fact that there's so many UK guys in the UFC right now shows that the game has evolved. So it's an impressive feat, man. And GB top team's at the top of it, so.
For real.
Shout out.
Talk to me about the new kid on the block.
The new kid on the block. Hey, listen, yeah, he is the coldest. Like, we were in the cave last week, yeah? But I really wanted to talk, bro. My new guy, Rafiki, is the coldest of the because Hardwick is a bad youth. That's the best fight I've watched this year. Hardwick and Rafi, bro, talking about just two guys just hitting each other. I don't
really rate Hardwick.
You didn't rate that?
Bro. Anyway, continue.
Bro, did you watch that fight?
Yeah, I see.
Did you watch that fight? Did you watch that fight?
Yeah.
Okay, bro. That was two go-getters going at it because Hardwick was in that fight at points, bro. He was giving as good as he was getting. But Rafiki, he's going to be a problem, bro. I'm telling you lot now, he's got good grab. Like, listen, he's got good base, got good balance. He's striking is the way he broke his jaw on the inside clip. Oh my God.
That was nasty.
It was not, bro. He's going to be a problem. I'm telling people at home.
Level of opponent, man.
Bruv, Hardwick's decent, bro. I'm telling you the way he fought. Yeah.
Not since he's been in the UFC, bro. His Cage Warrior run was looking.
But Rafiki's good though. I'm telling you. Like, you lot don't want to hold on to it, but don't jump. Remember this silence, because I know you lot. I'm saying I've seen the shot because there's a way that you fight. Trust me.
I'm rating Vallejo's, bro.
Yeah, but
I've been called him out.
Kevin. I said that.
You know what's mad? I see the holes in his game. I've watched him too many times, and I see the hole in his games, man. Like, I see him
over aggressive.
Too over aggressive.
Where he's gonna get
stamina, too overly reliant on them.
He's good. But
he is good. He hits hard as well, but.
Yeah, I just want to say that, bro. Rafiki's coming, bro. Remember Rafiki? Hey, yo, right. Man that runs the line of the in the jungle. You see,
we need to bring through a scarf, fam.
Ain't no scar. It'll always be Rafiki, bro. I'm telling you. new kid. He come from Contender Series as well.
Everyone comes from Contender Series nowadays, man. Everyone, man.
That's the way they're doing it, innit?
Yeah, it's mad.
But they're finding killers though.
Yeah.
They're finding good fighters, like good elite fighters. So yeah, shout out to them still.
Alright, sweet. Anything in the chat before we move on? Right, AI house guy. Am I doing that, man? What are you saying? He's just talking about fights for Nathaniel potentially. I ain't gonna call him out now, but yeah, cool. Alright, sweet. Let's move on then. So the next topic I got for you guys. Which card is better, White House or this MVP card that's been rolled up and spanned and put together?
Up the MVP card.
What card?
The Netflix card.
The Netflix card.
The Ronda Rousey thing. Yeah, have you seen it?
Alright, here we go.
That was a lackluster question. I would never take this shit serious.
So we got Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. We got Francis Ngannou versus Philip Lins. We got Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry. We got Lorenz Larkin versus Jason Jackson. And we got Luke Rockhold versus, who is it again?
I was with you until you said that name still.
He's fighting someone again.
Luke Rockhold.
Yeah.
He's going to get broke up again.
What are we doing here,
Bro, you really said that question as well.
You know what it should be? Wait. Before you said
it
it should be Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz and Luke Rockhold. That's what they should do.
I saw Luke Rockhold
Or
on it.
just put all three of them in there with Ngannou. That's what I want to see at this point, bro. That's where I'm at with
respect
this.
that they're putting Ronda Rousey at the top of the card as the main event. Even over Ngannou. I respect it.
Huh? Bro, she's the biggest star on there.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still?
What?
Yeah, she's still doing wrestling and that as well.
She's been
still,
WWE in it, bro.
That's it. Luke Rockhold versus Douglas Lima. I suppose to do.
It's the old people them card, isn't it? Like, I'm glad Francis is back fighting. I'm gonna be honest, man. That Nate Diaz Mike Perry fight, I'm gonna watch that, and I'm gonna watch Ngannou knock a man out, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. If I'm being totally honest with you, man. Honestly, bro, that might be the main event, but the people's main event is Nate Diaz and Mike Perry, and I'm gonna just stick around for post fight commentary from them, man, and Francis, because I ain't never heard of this Lins brother.
Yeah, he was in the UFC.
Was he?
Yeah.
I recognize the picture, but I don't recognize the name.
He was in UFC, then PFL, and then he's just free agent.
Yeah, that trajectory.
They could have got a better opponent, but you got to think they got to work with what they got in it. Like if people aren't locked up in UFC contracts,
I want to know how much he's getting paid.
Biggest payday of his life.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but what is the number? And then I want to compare that to the basic main event of UFC fights.
You see what Eddie Hearn said about Aspinall's contract?
Yeah.
His contract.
Man said, there's not even a point in man fighting, bro. That is crazy, bro.
But apparently, bro, what he's saying is he's in touch with a lot of these UFC fighters.
I don't know. We'll see it, but he's going on a campaign.
After you pay your tax and this comes out and that comes out, what the hell are you left with? I can see Eddie doing that, bro.
That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said.
Is it?
We're at a crossroad with the UFC and man.
I see it, and I couldn't be bothered for the rant because I just knew them to a guy back and forth. I just wanted.
You know them men are still beefing each other. Like.
That's why I still couldn't bother to listen. It's just like
the crossroad for the UFC is crazy though, man. Like the fact that because if Netflix get involved in MMA, it offers you something different. Do you know what I mean?
You know what they need to do?
What do they need to do?
They need to collab with PFL to have any chance of doing anything.
Don't get twisted, bro.
Like, they need to say, yo, when we're putting on these cards, you need to give us whoever we want. But it would help them as well.
You see what Turkey did with boxing? Waited around and took the... Imagine if he goes and starts doing the MMA thing, and then Eddie signed all these guys for management deal, and Eddie and Turkey do an MMA thing. Can you imagine?
Crazy, bro.
It would be mad, but
how would that even work? That couldn't work. It can't work. UFC's got too many people signed, innit? Like, bro,
there's not enough MMA.
There's not enough people. Like, they can't only. How many of these they can't do this like week in week out?
Yeah, but it wouldn't have to be.
You know what I mean?
I think
that's why I said
this is a problem with UFC. It's too regular.
Too much.
Too regular. Water down the product. Too regular. You know what I'm saying?
But then you have to cut their fighters as well.
You have to, but I think you're gonna have to do that anyway. You kind of have to
you
allow.
have to cut their fighters.
Bro,
You couldn't
when-
have because they can't need to pay these fighters. So
Think of-
fight often. You need to be able to promise them work.
But think of about 5-10 years ago, yeah. Bellator had fights that you might actually want to watch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's any PFL fight at the moment that I actually want to watch.
Leon's brother just fought and got
I
stopped.
couldn't
I don't
care
care.
less.
I don't care,
Bro, I see him get mash up
I
with
never
elbows
watched-
to the back
I
of
don't
his
think
head.
I ever watched a Fabian Edwards fight live. Bro. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, never.
That's a highlight.
Yeah, and the highlight was a low light because I just see elbows to the back of his head, cleaning his clock, bro. And then everyone's celebrating. I was like, bro, I see about 9 illegal shots there, bro. Like, what is going on here, fam? But there's got to be other watchable promotions.
Yeah.
With boxing, if it's not Eddie's
Bro, I
fights,
know.
you got Frank's. If it's not Frank's, you got Golden. But you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I think they're just gonna get to a point where people are just gonna drop out, fam. That's like.
I think it's needed, bro.
That's what I feel. Like, I feel like I'm getting close to it, bro. Like I'm just watching. I prefer watching RWS.
Bro, one championship does not. This Russian
my man,
kid,
like, you, bro.
bro. Dong died, brother. I watched that live. Fam, I ruled that like 3 times, brother. One is. Bro, do you know how much people died on that one card that we just went? I've been telling you, one's away. Bro, when I walked in this cave.
I didn't think Nabil was going to lose.
Even the guy, this is what I said. I was mad. Bro,
We've been saying one watch along.
No, but this is what I said. When I said this like 3 years ago, one's the best. Man, they were laughing at me. Bro, I swear to God, everyone laughed. I said, I'm not joking, bro. It's the best product you can watch, bro. You don't know who's going to win. When you was like, why do you remember all these madman's names that they're hard to pronounce? Because they're so exciting, bro. So I'm not forgetting their names, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I ain't got time to like. Who are these guys, bro? Just,
Even
I don't,
RWS, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Do you watch Saturday?
No, I didn't watch Saturdays, but I see it. It popped up on my light on my thing. It popped up on my.
I'm there watching it. The commentators are talking Thai, bro.
I don't even care.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even care. When the entertainment's
keywords. Man's doing 2 things at once, man.
One is too cold, bro. The product for one, and it's because again they make them fight. They don't make them so. There's a way to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a Russian kid though, bro. Oh,
yeah, he's a problem,
bro. No, I don't think no one's gonna beat. You can't touch him, bro. But me and Chizanga were talking about him still. He popped for.
They popped.
Yeah.
In one,
wait.
they're all popping, bro. Come on,
I thought you just didn't make weight.
No, man.
Bro, it
He
happens.
popped what, after?
No. Prior, a couple of years ago.
Oh, years ago. I thought you meant like before the fight.
Bro, all them men are popping over there. Let's be honest, man.
Doping violation, mad. Yeah, peak.
Yeah.
Man's talking about MMA though, potentially.
Popped.
Yeah.
That list though, there's a couple man on there still.
Come on, man. I expect that.
But yeah,
I lived over there.
Russian, innit?
I'd be juiced to the gills, man. Literally.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, he's talking about MMA as well. But
Is he?
yeah, because he wrestles. He's Russian, man.
Oh, I bring him over. Yeah, don't do it in one though. You need to go UFC. All right, if you go UFC, I'll see what you're about. That'll be level. That'll be fun.
But yeah, man.
This is more fun. Going back to
This
the
is
question,
just a fun.
This is more fun.
No, but this is the thing though with the White House thing. I expected fun. Like like I said it before. You just gave me a normal pay-per-view that I expect you to give me.
Yeah. No magic, no glitter, like no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the funnest fight to me, I know you don't like it, is the Pereira Gone thing. That's the funnest fight on the card.
No.
Yeah. Or Lopez and Garcia.
Yeah, that one's a barn burner, guaranteed.
Yeah, Garcia's a problem.
Bro, we said it from a while ago. The box is too clean, man.
Bro, it's hard as well.
It's too hard, man.
He's got form. You know when man's got form. He's a problem. But that's gonna be. It's not like they done super bad with it. It's just that they made it seem like they were gonna do way more.
Yeah, they
with
talk
it.
too much.
That's what you do.
And then
bro.
Trump does talk hella.
We're gonna have 9 title fights straight throughout. How do you let man get away with that? And then your product is just a title fight and a non-meaningful title fight.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You just
When you
ruined
could
the
have
product.
given us the real.
Thank you. You just ruined
Jones
the
and
whole.
Pereira, bro.
Come on, man. These lot are just.
Mad.
What can we do, eh? But guess what we do? We do appreciate all of you get me? So guys, if you have a like button, hit the like button for us because you know that helps the algos and helps us get through the week. You know what I'm saying? Of this fighting week. What is next week's fighting cards as well?
Oh yeah, let's get into that. Boom, boom, boom.
What is on next week's burdens of cards?
Is it?
It is. Not a bad week, can't lie. Back to back, not too bad. Not
So
too bad.
Adesanya.
I like the little
Python.
graphic there. I like the graphic there.
Yeah, the background.
They could have put this on White House.
Yeah.
Like the opener or something.
This makes more money separately though. They're in Seattle. This is bringing in the whole stadium.
This
This
is
is bringing
how,
in separate money, like you know what I mean, like separate hard cash. Like Izzy on the White House is not bringing in. They need to recuperate.
But does it? Like, because the UFC is at a
yeah.
point where
Izzy said he's at Seattle.
but the UFC is at a point where, bro, they can just put out shit and people are just eating it. Bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
They sprayed up the shit gold and told you this is good. This is gold.
No,
Like, they don't fool me, like, because I don't think I'm ever gonna go to a UFC event ever again.
but how much people are?
Because you know why? Do you know why?
They
'Cause
sell
already
out.
fooled us once. They fooled us twice, really, because we went to two, like back to back ones.
But the difference is that people always go because people like that whole environmental space. So
It's a thing to do as well. Yeah, it's an outing.
So
So
Seattle, that's gonna be absolutely sold out. Watching Joe Python and Izzy, the way they sold it with Iceman trying to arrest.
no, that was
trying to
Piper,
arrest-
though.
I know. That's what I said. He's selling it. He's trying to promote it, and then the whole Izzy. So let's see what happens at the top of this card. Number 4th ranked middleweight versus the 14th ranked middleweight. It's just
They're really trying to push Python though.
Adesanya versus Joe Python.
You know how down bad Izzy is. Izzy's so down bad that I don't even know who's gonna win this.
Violating.
But I don't even know who's gonna win this fight. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, 5 years ago, Izzy versus Joe Python, you'd have been like, brother, what? Why? For
But-
what reason? I know what's gonna happen. Now I'm like, bro, Joe Python might just go over there and knock him out. You know?
Like, but this is the game though, isn't it? Like,
He's old.
everyone gets to a
battered
stage.
and bruised.
Yeah,
Both
everyone
ain't
gets to a
working
stage
the
where
same.
like,
You don't function the same.
yeah, you just ain't working the same, innit? Like,
It would be amazing for Izzy to get one more big performance and then call it a day. Like, I would love him to get a nice performance here
I don't
and
know.
then say, be done. The
way
only
he
problem
talks
is,
like he's about for a bit still.
yeah, and the problem is if he wins this, he's going to be in a massive fight where he's going to get mashed up anyway. So you might as well just get mashed up to Joe Python. You know what I mean? He lost like the last three, no? On a bounce. He got,
Yeah, I
didn't he do the perfect three? Or was that?
Yeah,
you know,
everything.
everything.
Decision,
Sub,
knockout,
yeah.
and then sub. Yeah.
Yeah, it was decision first, then it was knockout, then it was sub, innit?
No, sub then knockout. Knockout
It's
was
the
last.
worst way to do it, bro. Yeah. He might now he's on a knockout streak, bro. Joe Python gonna go knock him out still.
Is that what you're putting down? Because I'm not.
Yeah.
Joe Python's still a bit.
I don't really rate Joe Python.
I've seen some
I
big
don't
holes in there where I'm like, bro,
Alright.
you ain't got IQ. Your
Unless-
IQ's a bit slow, and his gas tank's a bit. He's definitely his IQ. I've seen certain
Is
things
he
where if he
loses
hits
this?
you, yeah, he's gonna hit hard. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But there's certain things I've seen where I'm like, you need to get better, my friend.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I don't
I think if
he's-
Izzy loses this, it's a thing of he got caught, like the Imavov kind of thing. He gets caught in it, but I can't see Piper really wrestling him. Like Izzy's decent enough to, I think, stop that. And you should be able to outstrike him, bro. Just do what he's done to win all those championships, bro. Like just hit and move.
I got Izzy decision here.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Izzy decision.
I don't think Izzy knocks out Piper though. You think Izzy knocks out Piper?
Nah,
No
no.
I say that. Watch it happen now.
No, Piper's. I think Piper can be
If his
knocked out.
cardio goes, it's possible.
Piper can be knocked out. Yeah, I've seen him huff and puff over the when I'm like, bro, why are you over huffing and puffing? Ain't that time? And he's just like slinging through rounds. So against someone like Izzy, I know the UFC are trying to push you. I don't know about that, but we'll see. We will see.
Just move on, man.
Also,
Let's move on,
who have you
bro.
got in that fight though?
Grosso or
On this, Grosso and Barber.
Grosso Barber.
I know you have Barber.
Yeah,
You said Macy.
I'm repping Barber right now.
Still going Barber?
I rep Barber. Yeah.
You think she beats
This is
Grasso?
supposed to happen, innit?
Yeah.
Before, I'll rep Barber, man. I think she's putting it together pretty well of recent.
Okay. No, I got Grasso.
Also, bro, she don't know how to.
She alright. She gets it.
She don't know how to. You get me? Side to side. She's just straight up when she's boxing, bro.
So she gets lit up. But I'll go Grasso still.
I'm upset at this card, you know. Other than that main event, this card looks
The rest
dead.
of it, Michael Chiesa versus Charleston Harris is the next fight. What
I didn't even know he was still about, bro.
Ooh, Charleston
Both
Harris.
of them.
No, Charleston Harris,
He's
I respect him
finished.
still.
He's done now, man. He's
Got-
gonna get
That's an
subbed.
old African man, bro.
Yeah, man. He's gonna get subbed by Chiesa still.
I don't know, man.
I think this is Kiesa's retirement, I think.
Yeah, he can mash him up still. I reckon he mashes up Chiesa still.
Do you?
Yeah, he's old, man.
He subs him. Julian Rosa versus Lerone Douglas.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Don't worry about that.
The boys.
Oi, the boys are back in town. Masu Abdul Malik. Yeah, he's a problem still. I don't know
guy
who's
looks like
fighting
a
him.
striker.
Who's that guy?
Don't know him, man.
You'll
Not
see.
seen him.
El Gali, he looks like a striker, bro.
He's from Netherlands, probably is, bro.
Yeah, that's perfect setup, man.
Wrestle him, take
Wrestle
him
him.
down,
Yeah.
mash him up. Saying that Terrence McKinney versus Carl Nelson.
Decent, might be it. That's
Who gets
that's
knocked
a
out?
scrappy one, isn't it?
Carl
Bit on
Nelson's
the
going to
under,
bed.
fam.
You got Terrence McKinney in this.
Yeah.
I think he knocks out Carl.
Yeah,
You know where the money's at. Round one, man.
Round
you know
one,
it's even
yeah.
knockout for somebody. So
bro, but the odds on that are gonna be like 1 to 6. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fam, what are we doing here, bro?
Quickly go over the prelims. Oh, Barmundes,
Wow.
why is he down here?
Renegated,
What is
bro.
going on?
that's a renegation.
No, they've got Grasso and all of that in Charleston and them man above Barmundes. And this guy looks like a problem. I don't even know who he is.
Bro,
Aaron
looks like
Bankers
the
Jack,
Minotaur,
he
blood.
looks like
he might have 4 legs, fam.
This is the great fight. Why is this not? Why is bro? I don't. Anyway, Chase Hooper, Lance Gibson,
Okay.
Tabora versus Fortune,
Tyrell
Casey
Fortune.
O'Neill.
He's Bellator youth still.
Casey O'Neill versus Gabriela
Okay,
Fernandez,
Sterling's on the card. Okay, is his teammate there?
Ricky Simone versus Adrian Yanez.
Oi,
That's a
oi.
good fight. That's a
I
decent
thought they
fight.
fought already.
They have, I think. I think they have fought before.
Yeah.
I think they have fought a couple fights ago. Didn't Yanez knock him out?
Okay.
Am I crazy for that?
Let's see.
Must have. I'd say it's a couple of years ago if they did.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought
No?
they fought before. No.
I thought they fought before as well. I thought that was a rematch.
Okay.
Okay. I would say Yanez. Although Ricky Simone looked good last time out,
He looked
man.
Good last fight still.
Last couple of fights, I think he's on like a 3.
Yeah.
All right.
win streak.
Cool, that's that, man.
That's in
Yeah,
Seattle.
I'm not excited for nothing. I'll be honest. But guys, we're not gonna hold on. We got something here. True. What's True saying? If Mandem did a life-related style podcast once a week, also whatever fight stuff you want to talk about would be nice. Bro, you got live stuff you want to talk about, or at the end of these, just pop them in the chat, bro. You get me?
Facts. No, I know it would be nice, but time would be nice as well, man. We need so much more time. This world is crazy, bro. Can't you see how the world is? If you talk about something quickly on a roast, no? The world, Iran,
Middle
war, Middle East, bro. Oil cruise gone up,
prices,
energy, bro. And
Energy
it-
prices going down,
it's
by the
got-
way. I got an email this morning, fam. You know that? They're like energy. The government has just announced
don't
that.
listen
Well,
to them.
I'm like,
Tax,
brother,
they're gonna
how?
re-tax it. Don't
how?
listen to them.
No. You know when it's something.
Do you know
just
it's
before it goes,
end of the
"Ah!"
tax year, dude?
Bro, I know, that's what I just said. Don't
They're
listen.
telling you that,
And then,
right?
bro, travel's going
You
back
know-
up.
you know
Travel's
when-
going up now,
know
and then
before you
going
put
up
it-
after again.
You know, before you for the upcut, you have to dip a little bit. That's what this is. The dip. This is the dip before the pop. They get me,
Bro,
fam.
the taxes are gonna go through the roof, bro. I'm
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
that, bro.
All
People
the way
don't
up.
understand what is
Big virus.
about to happen, man, and it's so hard because that don't create time. People feel like they need to go and use their time to go and make more money, and that's the separation of it all. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone's just always thinking about how can I make the next bag to be able to secure myself. That's what we all do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. No one's trying to be a slave and systematically live like this forever. So we're so money driven on trying to. How can I end this whole cycle? Do you know what I mean? That's true. How can I end up waking up in the morning for anyone and like if it will happen on my terms? Like it's for what I'm doing, and I'm still making bread, but I'm happy enough doing it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everyone in here has driven would find something to do. We wouldn't be bored.
It's something
That would be like
you have to find your purpose, bro. But slightly, the money don't matter as much if you feel purposeful of what you're doing, still.
That's a great point. You're right.
Something to think about still, but it's just not easy.
But we live in a place where the purpose is that we would love to do this podcast and never have to work for anyone else or see anyone else in our lives.
But not enough you motherfuckers are liking this shit, fam. So like this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Greedy is hella right.
Rims came with the bars, Brags came with the knowledge, pause, and now we're going home.
That's it.
Big up every time.
Guys,
comment, subscribe, man. We appreciate you.